This is Flo, the Irish sports horse my mum has brought on. She's now 13, the same age as me, and we event together. Last year was my first event season and my first proper year riding Flo. We had an absolute blast and qualified for so many championships, the main thing being Badminton Grassroots. We are completely in love and have so much fun together. I've created this series so you can follow along the road to badminton with us. We hope you enjoy. So, welcome to the first episode of our Road to Badminton series. Currently, I'm just going to give you a little update with a few videos of what we've been up to and our preparation. This Sunday, so currently it's Thursday, it will be the 5-week marker until badminton, until we arrive at Badminton Grassroots, which is insane. There's lots more content and loads more updates to come, and this is the first episode of many. I thought I would start from the very beginning. Our first jump of the year, which was quite literally the 1st of January. This was a vlog jumping into 2024, if you are interested to go and watch that. We didn't really give her that much time off over the winter, but we did lower her work, so her fitness dropped since Bicton, and here we were getting her back into it. And as you can see, Flo was on springs and was loving it. Finishing off the Christmas holidays in the 3rd of January, another little jump. At this point, we were just getting her fitness up again, and the ground was really bad, so we couldn't do any hills or anything at this point. But Flo was loving it, as you can tell. So basically, we have done so much schooling. Mum in particular, you can watch this vlog because Mum had got on Flo before this, and I thought it would be quite cool for you guys to watch Flo. Ignore me being on the wrong diagonal, but yeah, we've done a lot of flat work training. I thought you would enjoy to see a little snippet of our hill training. We come up this hill so much. It's amazing for fitness, but we obviously don't use this particular grass bit a lot due to the ground. But what a good girl Flo is there. Not at the tip top of her fitness, but it's coming, and this was pretty early on in the year. Here's Margaret having a little lie down. What a pretty girl. Then I won't bore you with this too much, but our new lorry arrived. For all of the details, you'll have to go and see the new lorry vlog, which was earlier in this year. But as you can see from these small clips, my reaction was pretty cool. So we skipped straight into our first outing of the year, which was a bridge fencing Howden Way training. I really enjoyed this actually, and it was great to kind of start the season off with, I guess. And I really got to tune up my skills. I had never been to the Unicorn Trust before, and it's such a lovely venue. We had dressage and then a course walk, and it was super fun. So this dressage session marked the 100-day countdown to Badminton Grassroots, which was kind of crazy to think about and still is. It seemed way further away. It seems way further away than it actually is. But it was a great flat session, and we had many of these. But yeah, super constructive. So the first competition of the year went pretty well, I would say. Arena eventing at West Wilts, we did the 90 and the 100. We ended up actually winning the 90, which was pretty fun. And then I'm not sure where we came in the 100, but we didn't place. It was a very confidence-giving day and a lot to learn out of it and a lot to come out of it, and I'm very glad we went actually because it highlighted some things that we had to tune up before the event season. But overall, a pretty constructive day again. We travelled to our local hill on the 13th of February to give her a bit of fitness training, and it was actually like the worst day of the February half term to do this. It was really nice for the rest of the half term, but the day that we chose to come, we had travelled out in the lorry to come to this hill. It was horrible. The video doesn't do it justice, but it was so windy, so rainy, and we got back to the lorry and were completely soaked. It was really funny, but a good day out. So you can kind of see here how wet we were getting, but when we were moving, the drizzle was just catching us so badly, and we were absolutely soaked to the bone, but it was good fitness for her. Here we are on the 15th of February at a combined training. So this was my first dressage test of the season, and I'm not going to voice it all over for you, and I'm not going to show you the whole test, but we got a 29, I think. I don't think you can go and watch this vlog. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't think you can. I don't think I ever posted this vlog, but it was a really nice test, and I was really happy with it. And we started this season as we meant to go on. I think we picked up a second. I'll show you my 105 clear round as well in a minute, but we did the 100 combined training and then a 105 clear round on top of that, and she smashed both of them, and it was just overall brilliant this whole day and deserved big pats. And I thought this was such a sweet moment. I need to do more with this video because it's so cute. Like, look at how sweet she looks. So unfortunately I didn't actually post this vlog, but if you would like to see that, then I could definitely make it. There's me bearing her into the first fence, but she still got me out of it. Here's our 105 round. You might have seen my shirts changed because I did my 100 round and then I did the 105 round and changed tops. I've tried not to edit the same jumps as I did for the first competition of the year because this was the same course, but I'm sorry if I'm boring you. She jumped beautifully. She jumped amazingly and I was super happy with her. So here was the next day where Mum's pulling down the new lorry ramp, and it's really funny because, as you can see here, she can't do it. It's not that heavy, I promise. I don't know what was going on today, but we were being filmed by the BBC, which was super cool. Because I'm one of the youngest riders ever to qualify for Grassroots, the BBC wanted to come and film me and interview me, and then put a little piece on me and Flo for the live news. I'll show that to you in a minute. But David Dole, who's the 5-star eventer on the circuit at the moment, came and taught me, and it was an amazing day. So here's a bit of my interview. I was actually here on the Larkhill Pros Day, so I got to see some really cool professionals. Mum was also interviewed, which was super, super cool.
Look between the flags.
Natasha and Flo are a winning team. Their first season in eventing was a stellar one, culminating in a dream ticket to Badminton Grassroots.
We went clear, we're coming 13th, so I'm qualified. What?
Qualifying for Grassroots was just our end goal, but it was never going to happen, except it did. So it was just a dream come true, really.
Qualifying at the age of 12, she's possibly the youngest ever to be selected. Today they're getting a lesson from Wiltshire-based British eventing star David Dole.
Natasha did a great job in her lesson today. Just needs to work on her straightness a little bit. She likes to have a little bit of a drift to the right, but otherwise no, I thought, so she's got a great partnership there with Flo.
He'll be competing at Badminton proper, hoping to secure his Team GB place for the Paris Olympics. So what does Natasha hope to get from her biggest competition yet?
I hope to just enjoy myself at badminton. We've already got there, so I don't really have many expectations. Doing well, doing our best, that's what I hope for.
Natasha's mum, Debbie, is her biggest supporter.
We have made some sacrifices and people have been very kind. Last season our friends lent us lorries all season to go to events because we didn't have transport. We've got lots of old kits, but the horse is sound and her riding is great, and I do most of her training, to be honest, so far. So we're managing it somehow.
And it's teamwork that's made this dream work.
Flo is an unbelievably kind, gentle horse, and they've come together. It's a bit like magic. It is a bit like being in a movie.
We've grown together so much. She's taught me all that I know now, basically, and I love her to the moon and back.
And the sky's the limit if they continue their winning ways.
So after that, we had a really nice schooling session running through our test for our first event of the season, which was Tweedledown BE 100. To be honest, this flat session wasn't the best, but it was definitely beneficial for us to do. So this was like a week before Tweedledown. You can watch this vlog, Show Jump Higher at West Wilts, and I basically solved my show jump problems. We were having a few issues and I just got my head back in the game, tuned my riding up a little and was feeling on top form afterwards. And then we kickstart our season with BE 100 Tweedledown. Could I have asked for any more? Probably not, really. A 32.5 dressage, which was pretty fair. She was pulling my arms out in this dressage test, which is kind of to be expected of a first proper event of the season with a big atmosphere. And then we pop into show jumps, pop a few fences. I'm not going to show you much of this because you can go and watch that vlog now. But we end up going clear. And then cross country, we go pretty fast but end up coming clear inside the time to finish 6th. This brings us pretty up to date with where we are today. This was our most recent schooling session together and she's feeling on top form and we're ready pretty much to go to Badminton, 5 weeks away, and we have a few more episodes of these to come and a lot more updates. Here was my most recent ride on Flo up the hills with lots of big pats. Right, I think you're fully updated with all that we've got up to in the prep for Badminton. It's basically a month away at this point. A little over. We have quite a few things planned beforehand and I'm already so excited. Can't really tell right now, but I really am. I get butterflies whenever I think about it and I think that we're going to be very, very prepared. So please don't forget to subscribe and remember to check out what we get up to and follow along our road to Badminton. Thank you for watching. See you next time.